Right, okay, we're in Pembroke and it's South Wales. It's beautiful, it's heaving. We've actually managed to find a car park of a no longer in use ATS, tyres and exhaust type of place. And really everywhere else was heaving. There was some big car parks with some spaces, but really there was nothing to see there either. So, but yet the town is a beautiful town. It's a beautiful little town and it's worth a little visit. So we've been to Rowlies, traditional fish and chips. They've got all kinds of different foods going on in there. The place is spotless. Toilets are spotless. It's got a restaurant side to it. The staff, all in uniforms, all well presented and friendly, polite, and the service was excellent. So having a little chat there while the fish was already being cooked to the manager, who was cooking chips and whatever else in the range. And he gets about a bit and he looks at all kinds of things all over the country. I think it's to do with the ranges, to be honest with you. And he's had several shops, real history there. So it was really nice to chat. Talked about palm oil in a few ways. Now they cook in rapeseed oil. Now that's always a nice one. It makes things nice and crispy. And as he said himself, it's fresh and dry, basically. So let's get into this. Always a sucker for in-house pies. Now this is the cheese and onion. I could do with a proper bin that hangs off, that isn't rattly and noisy. Let's look at something. Maybe you could suggest something. So let's cut a little chunk off this. This is my wife's choice, this, and she's sat over there and she's looking at that pie, making sure I don't get too much. Look at that. My wife likes a bit of brown sauce on hers. I'll have a little try of that at one end. I'll try a bit without. It's really nice. It's quite subtle. My wife just had to go into the truck. She forgets out the microphone where she stood, picks up every little thing. It is a nice pie. I like my pies pure cheese. You know, just like someone's just baked a block of cheese in in pastry. I like it like that. But I've got another pie here. This is my choice. This is steak pie. So let's have a little look at that. And I'm going to cut this straight down the middle. And break it open. Well, that looks nice. I mean, how nice does that look? Piping hot. Brought up in Australia. Been back plenty of times. Over there, we used to love our tomato sauce on our pies. Hmm. It's a great combo. The regular mushy things. You've got small chips. Delicious. Thing with rapeseed oil, it's a bit finicky. And they quite often have to change the oil every couple of days. So it can be an expensive do. But it cooks things nice. Especially the chips. Let's try their own mushy peas. Nice and thick. Very subtle. Very nice. Let's have a couple more of these chips with a little bit of mushy pea. I did ask for tartar sauce, which didn't materialise. But look at that fish. That is a good looking fish. Go for the half like I normally do. Go for the big half here. Oh, look at that falling apart. It's roasting hot. Oh, Mm, yeah, that is really nice. That would have gone so well with the tartar sauce. I've just got a sachet out of here, but it's not the same. Still, that sauce isn't the worst. So other than that, the food was delicious. It really was. And it's back to the computer. I get a smile back on me. I'm terrible, aren't I? Like a dog with a bone. So as you can see by that, it's a great chippy, and it's a proper traditional chippy. The food was great, the staff were pleasant, the place was spotlessly clean. It's in a great location if you're quite mobile. The castle's only around the corner, so you could actually walk down to that and take some photographs. I was a little bit disappointed in not getting my tartar sauce, but the other thing really was, you know, if you want to know what's on the menu, you can't do it online. I couldn't have a look online beforehand or anywhere. So I basically had to turn up in the shop to know what we could order. That's not ideal, and maybe they can do something about that and put an online menu up, put it on their Facebook page, just something to give someone an idea of what food items there are or aren't, you know, depending on how you look at that. So, yeah, other than that, get in there. If you're anywhere in town, get in, get yourself some nice fish and chips or whatever it is you eat from a chippy, and because it was all made well, and it's a great service. So let's have a look at some reviews. 3-star. Tasty battered sausage, best ever. Tasty cod, but dry. Chips were very disappointing, not the standard we've had here previously. Dry, bland, and couldn't taste the salt and vinegar. Staff polite as always. Response from the owner. Hi, many thanks for the review. Unfortunately, the dry chips were due to a bad batch of potatoes from our supplier, which have now been returned, and we are back to our usual high standard. Please let me know next time you're in the shop. Many thanks again. 5-star. First class chippy, very clean and tidy, great seating area, visited today for cod and chips, wow. Lovely cod with crispy batter, not soggy. Chips also crispy, yummy food, great service. Go here when in Pembroke, you will not be disappointed. Mine, 4-star. Rowlies is situated in the heart of Pembroke town centre, making it an ideal spot for tourists to drop in for a nice bite to eat. It is conveniently located just around the corner from Pembroke Castle. The staff were polite, friendly, well dressed and happy. The shop boasts a large, well-designed dining area and a toilet, both of which were spotlessly clean. The menu is extensive with some lovely items, although it is only available to view when visiting the shop and not online. The food was delicious, the cod being thick and fresh, coated in light, crispy batter, cooked in pure rapeseed oil, which is changed every couple of days. The in-house pies were tasty, with the cheese and onion pie being quite nice, while the steak pie was scrumptious. The chips were nice, and the mushy peas were spot on. Cooking in rapeseed oil, hygiene rating 5, cash or card, fish reviewed, cod. So yeah, get in there, and we'll see you on the next one.